Hey y'all. I'm not sure if anybody will get a notification because I haven't been live in so freaking long. It may not happen. Oh, let me get the chat pulled up. Oh, let me turn my phone off. I haven't been on here in so long. I don't know if it will even send out notifications. I tweeted on Twitter too, so I'll wait and see if anybody's going to show up. Hey, Paula. So I take it you got a notification. I wasn't sure if it would even do that. I haven't put anything on this channel for a minute. Oh, wow. Jenna! I hope you're feeling better. I seen that you were sick on Twitter. I know I've been gone for, I don't know what, it's been probably over a month since I put anything on this channel. Thank you, Paula. Because once you stop putting anything on your channel, like the notifications and stuff don't work like they used to. You have to be consistent with it. But the reason that I haven't been, I've been saying this in chats, and then I said this on Renee's stream, and I wanted to let everybody know too that I have been going live with Renee on her channel, Sin City Renee. Hey, I'm not nice. She changed her name. I don't know exactly what it is, but anyways, the description's in the link if you guys want to check it out. We'll be live on there sometimes. My guy's dealing with bronchitis as well. I think yeah, that sucks. I think he gave it to me. It's his fault, of course. It's always their fault. What else did I want to talk about before I get started? I'm so mad about something. And hey, DC. And I just caught a stream about it. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go live. I want to see what other people think about this. Totally his fault. Because I know it's like, especially nowadays, right? Like it's really easy to get caught up into like political bullshit. But there's a point that you take things too far. And I'll go over it in a minute. But don't forget that the link's in the description if you guys want to subscribe to Renee's channel, because we'll be on there live. Hello, Power of God. Okay, so oh no, that sucks. That hurts so bad. I hope he gets better. I'm playing nursemaid. I hope he gets better. The kids are playing downstairs, if you can't hear. I know that sucks. That really sucks. Okay, so the live stream that I was watching, a lot of people might not even know who this streamer is, but the person's name is Ralph Retort. And he has, it's either called the Kill Stream. I think his channel is called the Kill Stream and he's called Ralph Retort, or vice versa. Anyhow, he has one of the top, hey, Lady Raiden. He has one of the top, maybe the top, gosh, they're being loud. They're playing, but holy moly. They're all the way downstairs. You say that now, Paula. Just wait till the sun goes down. Maybe things will change. Okay. So anyways, he has, I think, probably the #1 like live stream channel at night. He usually has anywhere from like 6,000 to 10,000 people at a time, consistently every single night. I've seen it down to like 4,000, but there's usually right around 5,000 to 6,000. And then if he's covering something that's, you know, bigger, he usually has up to 10,000. He's probably had even more than that at a time live watching, you know, watching his stream. Well, he's considered controversial because it doesn't take much to be considered controversial in today's standards anyhow. But like, you know, he has freedom of speech. Everybody says whatever the hell they want to say. Okay. So there are a lot of things said in his chat, around his chat, and, you know, they make jokes, whatever. All of that should be beside the point, but that's how he got to where Wall Street Journal decided to make, and I don't think it's the first time. I think there's been articles made about these particular YouTubers before, hit pieces and whatnot. Well, this time it was Wall Street Journal. And, well, first of all, I'll talk about the stream that he had where he raised $27,000 for St. Jude's. Okay. $27,000 for St. Jude's. Okay. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay. If you're raising $27,000 to St. Jude's, that's a good deed. Let the deed happen and move on about your business. Okay. I'm going to share my screen while I talk about this. $27,000 for children with cancer. Okay. Remember that. So fast forward. I don't know exactly when. I do remember when that was. I don't know the date. Okay. So fast forward to now, literally today. And it was a little while back. It wasn't like yesterday, right? When he had the stream raising money. Because what you can do, right? I didn't even know this until they had that stream. When you have super chats enabled, you can actually somehow, I don't know how to do it, but you can set your super chats up to where they go directly to whatever charity you choose, right? So they, you know, put the charity as St. Jude's, and, you know, people sent in tons and tons and tons of money, you know, saying whatever they wanted. I don't know what all they said. They said whatever they wanted and sent their money, right? The money went straight to St. Jude's. It didn't go to YouTube. It didn't go to Ralph Retour. It literally went from the viewers to St. Jude's. Okay. Follow me. So that means right now, those people that sent that money directly sent their money to St. Jude's. Well, then fast forward to today, everybody's getting refunded. Literally everybody. Like, there's one person put up like 30 different people that already sent in a screenshot of them being refunded. Keemstar put up a screenshot of him being refunded. I'm pretty sure everybody is being refunded. Okay. So right now what's happening is St. Jude's is, YouTube is canceling the super chat donation for St. Jude's, right? So this happened over, I don't know when it happened, but it happened a little while ago. Okay. The money already went through, and now they're canceling, YouTube is canceling the donations. Well, here's why. Right, Paula, but he set it up to, it's a way you can already set it up to where it goes to the charity that you want, right? So that's their policy. Their policy is, if a super chat is deemed inappropriate, that super chat goes to a charity, right? Exactly right. What you just said, Paula. Well, Ralph set it up that it was going straight to St. Jude's the whole time, $27,000. Well, now a lady from this lady right here she's private now on Twitter. Let me pull the chat back up. This lady, she is a Wall Street journalist, Wall Street journalist, I guess you would call her. And she's writing an article on Ralph Retort and whatever. I don't understand why or how, but they put pressure. Wall Street Journal put pressure on YouTube and on St. Jude's. So now the money has to be, I don't know if it's YouTube doing it or St. Jude's is refusing to take it. I doubt that St. Jude's would refuse to take money from anybody. I'm sorry, they need money for children with cancer. You know what I mean? Like, who fucking cares where money comes from. If it's for children with cancer, who gives a shit where that money comes from? And here's the thing that boggles my mind. Here's the number one red flag, that this is all political. Hey, Lacey, that this is all political. I'll tell you why. Why is it that YouTube is only refunding those super chats that went to charity? Why don't they? Because Ralph makes tons of super chats. If it's about him being controversial, why don't they refund all the money that they've made off of Ralph? Because they've made tons of money off of Ralph. Tons of money. Here's Keemstars right here. See how shit just doesn't add up? It's all political. There's no way that it's about a moral, something moral. Because if it was, you would either not take money from them, or you would take money from them. You wouldn't only refund the money that's going to charity. That's bullshit. Hello, Scarlett. I'm confused, but still, I can catch you up a little bit, Lacey. I'll give you a quick rundown. There's a YouTuber that is a controversial YouTuber that, you know, he really shouldn't even be that controversial. I mean, he's a super nice guy. He's laid back. He's funny. He's talented, whatever. But he has like freedom of speech. So people do say things in his chat that are, you know, deemed inappropriate, what the fuck ever. And he raised $27,000 for St. Jude's. And now YouTube is literally sending back every donation made to St. Jude's to the person that made the donation. Because Wall Street Journal is doing an article on him. Like, if you want to, and they also took his super chats from him. They did take his super chats from his channel. They, other stuff. He probably won't even have a channel soon, to be honest. I mean, they're trying to take his whole channel away because he gets between 6,000 and 10,000 people, viewers every single night, consistently, every night. They don't like that. They don't want people to be able to go somewhere where you can say what the fuck ever you want, you know? It doesn't make sense, Lacey. It's ridiculous, right? It's stupid. I don't care where money's coming from, ever. If it's going to children with cancer, take the fucking money and give it to children with cancer. Are you crazy? Lacey, they need to. That's what I put on Twitter. I'm telling people, like, the problem, though, is people don't tend to realize something's happening until it's happened already. Anybody that hears this, I'm telling you guys, YouTube is, if you want to be even the slightest bit controversial, even things that people don't deem controversial yet, it's coming. 100% it's coming. They already wrote new bills about it. YouTube's already made new rules about it. And those rules, they're only going to get worse. They're not going to get better. Right, Lacey? But the signs are there now. You know, people need to really, I think if one person came up with a competition, there's never been a competitive anything for YouTube, right? So YouTube has no way to, why would they regulate themselves? They can be as Orwellian as they want to be. They can run shit however the fuck they want to run shit because they have zero competition right now. No, I doubt that, Paula. Because, I mean, there's people that have bigger streams. But I think his is the number one live stream at night. He needs to go podcast or something. Absolutely, Lacey. That happens a lot of times. That's why they keep us so distracted. It's crazy. And like him himself, you guys, I'm telling you, like, he'll say a joke here and there. He's not like, he's not someone that you would be like, whoa, that guy needs to get off the internet. Not at all. Like, he's just funny. And you can't control, first of all, really, Why should you, okay, if YouTube isn't responsible for what people put on their platform, right? YouTube says they can't be held responsible for what people upload. Why are content creators held responsible for what people say in their chats? Hello, Josh. Why should content creators be responsible for what other people say? And that's what they're moving towards. See, they enacted those bots the other day, but the bots started, they literally started modding everything. And AI moderators it's never going to be a good idea. Believe me or not, is never going to be a good idea. They're going to work off of an algorithm. It all is algorithms. And unless you go along with the algorithm, you're never going to make it. Exactly, Paula. The same time that they started saying that about super chats, the same time that they're talking about moderators. Okay, first of all, first thing they came out with was Top Chat, Live Chat. Already right there, you can mod what you see and what you don't see. Next thing, they come out where you can block each other. I mean, then you have moderators in the chat. Then next thing, you can block each other in chat. All three of those are still not enough for grown-ass adults to decide whether they want to block somebody or not. Nope. Google needs to decide it for you. That's crazy. It is, Lacey. But I'm telling you, this kind of thing, a lot of people don't see until it's too late. Because the problem with it is, and that's what I've been saying on Renee's live stream, the problem with things like this is like, it's almost like you're boiling in a pot. You're boiling in a pot. You're boiling in a pot. But you're so used to the temperature getting turned up like 2 degrees at a time, 2 degrees at a time, 2 degrees at a time. You don't even really realize that it's turning up until you're boiled out of the pot, and then there's nothing you can do about it. If you either be proactive now, or there's not going to be any time for you to be proactive. Because like back in the day when they had like, burning of the books in the public square and all of these things, all of those figurative, literal things are now our internet. And that's what people don't make the connection with. You know, I get YouTube as a private platform. I get Twitter as a private platform. But here's the thing. You can't have it both ways. If you are a private platform, then you are responsible for what's put onto your platform. If you're not a private platform, then you're a public square and you're not held responsible. But you cannot have it both ways. And the problem is they have it both ways. They want to be a private platform, but they don't want to be responsible for what's on their platforms. Or they want to get rid. And the reason I say that is, yes, they censor a lot, but there's a lot of shit when you flip the coin, like Candace Owens, for instance. When that one Wall Street Journal lady was talking about white people, right? And being super fucking racist, Candace Owens flipped it around and put, because Candace Owens is a black lady, she put, black in the word of white. And as soon as she did that and tweeted it, boom, account. She was put in Twitter jail. And that other lady's tweets have been up there for years. Exactly, Paula. That's the problem. Like, if you hear something that's super drastic, then you know it's happening. But if it's little by little by little by little, we don't know it until everything is completely different. And then you've already let it all happen. All the laws have already passed. Everything is already enacted. It's too late to do shit about it then. You have to do it before then. You can't wait. Oh my God, the ringing in my ears is awful. It's just, history repeats itself. Were we not taught our whole lives? I know I was. That history repeats itself, history repeats itself, history repeats itself. But now we're so technologically fucking blinded and distracted that history is literally repeating itself. And we're just like, give me a new game. Give me a new game system. Give me the latest iPhone. Not even thinking about anything that's going on. And that's why I switched. For me, the reason why, like, the drama, quote unquote drama, gets so petty to me, because I see things going on. I talk to people about shit that's really fucking happening. And once you see the world in a certain way, you can't unsee it. And the back and forth bickering just gets really, really petty. Oh, I can unshare my screen now. And instead of taking the opportunity to ever talk about anything, people would rather completely ignore it. And I see it all the time. People would just rather not know. But if you don't know, how can you protect your children in the future? You can't. Exactly, Paula. That's the reason why we have history books. But if you tear down statues, you get rid of statues. I don't give a fuck what those statues stand for. They stand for something historical. You get rid of statues. You get rid of signs. You get rid of things that remind you, even if they're bad people, right? Just like in Germany, for instance, you can't say anything to do, and I don't want to say it because I might get in trouble, but anything to do with the Holocaust or anything like that, right? You can't say any of that. It's going to happen again. Hopefully not. But if you can't even talk about it, how can you tell future generations about what the past generations went through? And I know there's still people that can keep the story alive, but they can't even say it without getting in trouble. They can't even say the word Nazi without getting in trouble. It's crazy. I smell food. Oh, I love French fries. French fries are so good. They're so good. Well, here's my thing too. On this situation, there's no reason for the mainstream media not to pick it up. They're not going to, because they all collude together. They're all in collusion together. But there's no defense of taking away $30,000 from cancer children that have cancer, that could help them, that could get them medicine, that could help whatever. The St. Jude's hospitals, they're full of children that are sick with cancer that could use every dime they get. That is literally psychotic. That's why it's a political agenda it is disgusting. Some things are above politics. Some things shouldn't have to do with politics. Some things should be bipartisan, like helping children with cancer. He'll never know. He'll never know. Everything's made about. It is murder, Lacey. There's no good argument against taking away money from kids with cancer and then accepting. I know, Lou. I seen your tweet, Lexi Lou. Lexi Lou actually donated. You donated and got yours sent back too, right? And here's the thing, right? They've done this a million times. This isn't the first time, right? This is the first time that it's affected children with cancer, right? This is, where the fuck is the line? They sent back, oh, I'm so sorry. Where's the fucking line? When does someone say, hey, this is where you shut the fuck up about politics? It doesn't matter what their agenda is, your agenda is. At the end of the agenda, no matter what the agenda was, at the end, Children with cancer got help. That's all that should fucking matter. And Wall Street Journal is literally, to me, the worst of the worst. They are so fucking racist. They are so divisive. They're horrible. But somebody needs to, there has to be a fucking line. There has to be a line. Got suspended because their test was wrong. You know what, though? Okay. Here's the thing. How many people trust the government? Okay, really? But yet the government schools our children. Do you think they're fucking learning what they need to be learning in school? Hell fucking no, they're not. Hell no. Of course they're not. No, they're not. It is Lexi Luke. And I try to talk about it, but I can only say so much, you know? But, and here's the thing. At the end of the day, as long as I said fucking something, and if it does all go to shit and we don't have freedom of speech anymore, at least I said something. People need to get their fucking heads out of the sand and look the fuck around them. Because here's what people's excuses are. Well, you know, if it's considered to be inappropriate, well, you shouldn't have said it, blah, blah, blah. People don't understand that it's such a fucking slippery slope, man. No, you should say what the fuck ever you want to say, period, end. That's as far as that should fucking go. And as soon as you start policing it, number one, who says who the fuck hate speech is? Who? I'll wait. Oh, the people that we don't even fucking trust in the first place? They get to say what's hate speech and what's not. And I tell you from firsthand fucking research, what becomes quote unquote hate speech? Exactly, Vinny G. Hey, Vinny G. What becomes hate speech is fucking the truth. What they can do, and they do it with the whole conspiracy theory bullshit as well. What happens is you start talking truth and somehow they turn it into hate speech and then it shuts you the fuck down. That's the whole premise of it, period. I agree, Lexi. I love it. I mean, yeah, that people in chat say things, whatever, but it's funny. It's fun. It's entertaining. And how much fucking money has YouTube made off of Ralph? Because I can tell you firsthand, they take like 30 or 40 fucking % of super chats. Damn near half. They have made a killing off of the kill stream. A killing. They gonna give that money back? They gonna give that money back? I doubt it. You know why? It's not about the moral of the story. It's not about saying, oh, well, we don't want to accept money from Ralph because, you know, he's controversial, whatever. No, it's about a hit piece, making someone that believes in freedom of speech look bad, look like a racist, you know, whatever agenda and narrative they can do, and then taking money from cancer children patients that are children with cancer. Fuck, man. Hello, Mr. Boots. Oh, so annoying. Thank you. And you know why it frustrates the fuck out of me? I know it ain't going to go anywhere. Like, certain people will talk about it. People in alt tech, alt media will talk about it. It ain't going to go fuck all nowhere in the media. Period. His name is the Ralph. I think his channel is called the Kill Stream or the Ralph Retort. One of the two. Actually, you know what? I could look it up and put it in here. Like I know I didn't spell that right. Retort, I think is how you spell it. Vinny G, here's the thing. And I've said this a million times, and people give me side eye for it, but I've seen it happen over and over. The word racist, I'm not saying there's not fucking people that hate people for the color of their skin, but to me, that's the only thing that describes what a racist is. Anything microaggression, accidentally being racist, maybe, fuck that none of that's racism. All of that is used to shut down a conversation, to shut down facts, and to shut you the fuck up and to villainize you. That's it. I see it happen all the time. Hey, Lacey. I'm great. Yeah, I took a break. But I'm doing I'm doing better than I've ever been. For instance, to give an example what I'm talking about, okay? Like Maxine Waters, okay? If you know her, you know her. You don't, you don't. She's a senator, been a senator forever, blah, 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 right? Donald Trump calls her low IQ Maxine, right? He didn't say shit about her race, okay? Low IQ Maxine. Other people, because she's a black lady, project their own feelings onto his words and say that it's racist. It's not. Thank you, Lady Rayton. This kind of thing is what I think about, research, do. It's what interests me. The other shit just doesn't. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, when he says things, he's not even saying anything about anybody's race, but people automatically, because she's a black lady, right? Then they interject race into it. That's what I'm talking about. And besides, you don't know if anybody's racist unless you know their heart anyways. I'm not going to be on for much longer. I just wanted to come on and see what people thought about this. And to spread the word. If you guys want to check it out on Twitter, I forgot to say this. They started a hashtag. The fuck is the hashtag called? Wall Street Journal WSJ kills children. Right? Is that what it's called? Hang on. Let me look on Twitter real quick. Because then you all can get more information about it and updates. Hang on, let me look at the hashtag. Because they're trying to get the hashtag trending, so then the media will cover it. Wall Street Journal. Yes, it's WSJ kills kids, all one word. Yes, Lexi Lou. What Lexi Lou just typed in there. And you all can look that up, and there'll be more. Let's see how many. Yeah, tons of people are tweeting it and tweeting the media. So maybe eventually they'll cover it. I just do not see them covering this. Because they always cover for each other. Yes, I can't stand those motherfuckers. They're horrible. But to me, there has to be a line somewhere. And taking $30,000 away from children with cancer should be that fucking line. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the fucking line. They've done it to him. They've done it to others. But yeah, it's the same kind of deal that they're doing with him. I don't know what it is. They don't like free speech, and they make hit pieces and go after people. But somehow this time, this particular journalist, she ain't even a fucking journalist. Fuck that. She's far from a fucking journalist. No. Wannabe journalist. Somehow got YouTube and St. Jude's involved because whatever fucking reason. And got all the money taken away from the children. They're just refunding it all. No excuse whatsoever for them. But yet and listen, they hired and backed and still have her hired the lady that was so racist towards white people. I mean, wrote horrible things on Twitter. Hate speech, if there ever was hate speech. But they backed all that. But they're going after Ralph because people say, things that they don't like in his stream. The audacity of those motherfuckers. Out of anybody on the planet. God, I can't stand them. They did fuck PewDiePie over pretty good though, because they're the whole reason that the whole adpocalypse thing even started. So he did lose lots of money because they were making not that they do bad now, right? But like you can make so much money from YouTube way back in the day, way more than you can now, way easier than you can now. And then along came them, and I think PewDiePie had, I don't know, some kind of joke, another thing with a pug. So fucking stupid. If we keep letting them go and go and go, people like this, their comedy is, if you think it's dead now, motherfuckers, like it's going to be gone. Try to make a fucking joke. Dare you. See where it'll get you. If we keep going on the track we're going, and get your ass in jail is where it'll get you. Okay, I'm going. I'm hungry. I think Amanda said she might be live tonight. She hasn't been live for a while either. Lexi Lou, it already is. Because of that reason. Like, comedy is already pretty much fucking gone. And here's the thing, right? If you cannot criticize someone because of their race, right? If you cannot criticize someone because of their race or religion, you are going down a bad fucking path that once you get there, you can't come back from. Everybody, regardless of race or religion, should be able to be criticized. Period. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I love you too, Paula. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Thank you guys for coming. Everything in the media is made about race. So therefore, when somebody's criticized, and they can bring up their race or their religion, and it should never be. Either you're a human being and you did something fucked up and you're wrong, or you're a human being and you did something right and you didn't fuck up. That's the two categories. There are no more. Period. Turn those motherfuckers off. I'm telling y'all, they're brainwashing the fuck out of you. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to go for real. I'm going to go eat. Thank you all for coming by. I missed you guys so much. And I'll be back more often. We're going to be streaming on Renee's channel. Not today, but in the description box, click on that link and sub to her channel. So you can come over there and check us out. It's no drama, nothing to do with drama, just like, hot topic things, stuff that's happened, things we just want to talk about, funny stuff that we see on the internet, stupid shit that we see on the internet, stuff like that. Nothing at all to do with drama. Yes, Lexi Lou, and I'm sorry for what happened to you. Keep retweeting your tweet. I'm going to retweet your tweet. Try to get the word out there because you're someone that is, you have money and you gave it to a charity with your own brain, your own thought, and your own free will. And it's turned around and given back to you because someone else thinks you shouldn't have given to charity through the means that you did. So now we're to a point that somebody else can tell us who, how, and when we can give to charity and when it's acceptable. the fuck? Telling y'all, this is so fucking bad. Wake up and see it, please. That's all I ask. All right. Love you guys. Bye.